Okay, everybody. Sorry about the dog barking in the background there, but let's go through our college town pizza situation. So notice we've got pie crust and La Pizza in a two-choice duopoly. So specifically what I do when I attack these problems is I just solve the payoff matrix. You don't specifically have to, but I always do. I think it's just a good way to get familiar with everything. So we'll do La Pizza first, and we start, of course, with if pie crust chooses to advertise, then La Pizza will either get 200 from advertising or 300 from not advertising, so they will not advertise. If pie crust doesn't advertise, then La Pizza will either get 500 from advertising or 400 from not advertising, so they will advertise. Switch to pie crust. If La Pizza chooses to advertise, then pie crust will get 250 from advertising or 180 from not, so they will advertise. If La Pizza is going to not advertise, then pie crust chooses between 450 and 390, so they will again advertise. That tells us that this is a dominant strategy because we got both circles in the same row, and then also that this is a Nash equilibrium because we have two circles in the same box. So at this point we've solved the payoff matrix. Now let's go and answer questions. So what strategy should pie crust choose if La Pizza chooses to advertise? Okay, so we'll change colors here. So in that case, we're saying that if La Pizza goes to advertise, okay, so La Pizza is going to advertise, so we're talking about this. Do they want to advertise and make 250 or not advertise and make 180? Obviously, they are going to advertise because 250 is more than 180. So obviously you should be doing all of your answers in the big white space at the bottom, but I'm doing it so I can show you everything in the same period without scrolling up and down. What is the dominant strategy, if any, for La Pizza? Explain using dollar values in the payoff matrix. So La Pizza, we figured out, does not have a dominant strategy. Okay, so the answer here is none. There is no dominant strategy. Again, we have to explain using the dollar values in the matrix, though, and I'm going to run out of room. So we'll do B down here. So basically, we have to show that they don't have a dominant strategy by showing that if if pie crust advertises, LP will, let me see here, they will not advertise. Will not add, but if PC does not advertise, then LP will advertise. Okay, so and then we got to add dollar values. Okay, so that's what we know. So they will, La Pizza will not advertise if PC advertises, and they will make 250. Oh wait, no, sorry, they will make 300. And if they don't advertise, then they will advertise and make 500. Okay, so there you have it. Excuse me. Probably should edit that out, but I'm in a hurry, so I'm not going to. So Nash Equilibrium, what is our daily profit? So we already figured out that this is our Nash box. So we'll switch to orange. Pie crust will make at our Nash Equilibrium 450, and La Pizza will make 300. And then this is, so I haven't specifically asked you to do this before yet, but for D, basically they're asking you to redraw the payoff matrix, okay? So suppose that advertising costs go up by $60 a day. So whenever you advertise, you're gonna have to change the amount of profit by negative 60, okay? Because that's extra cost that's going to be incurred by advertising. So we're gonna do the same thing, right? We're just going to make a whole new, payoff matrix, okay? And label it the same way. Okay, so I'm obviously using some shorthand there. And then in our add box, we have to take 60 off of each. So this is going to become 190 and 140 because it's 250 and 200 each less 60. In the non-advertised box, there's going to be no change. It'll remain 390 and 400. In the situation where pie crust advertises, we get 450 minus 60 or 390, no change for the not advertising La Pizza, and then the opposite here. So here 180 remains the same, and then 540 becomes 440. So that's all you have to do. You just have to redraw the payoff matrix to show the effect of higher advertising costs. Just make sure you label everything and use your nomenclature however you want to do it. Now you can look down here and you can see specifically how all of the points are allotted. It's another pretty straightforward one. This one is the only one worth 2. The rest are just 1 points, winner take all. All right, so that is it. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.